Welcome to Poker Market, making poker more efficient.
So we're going to look at another hand here. This was played by one of my students. We don't have any HUD stats because it was played on a site that I don't play at. But it's just going to illustrate again the general point of reading your opponent and when one good spot is to raise the river. So it'll be good just to ignore HUD stats for this hand since we don't have any anyway, and to focus more on hand reading and assigning your opponent an appropriate range, and also finding a good place to raise. So here we actually flat a 3-bet out of position with ace queen. Decide to check call, so that's not the relevant part of the hand yet. So when he checks and the opponent checks back, I mean, again, I'm going to repeat this over and over. I mean, players aren't really checking back huge hands in this spot. I mean, very, very, very few players are checking back a king or a full house here. That is just, it's not part of the standard way people play. So in general, the check back really indicates weakness. It indicates some kind of hand this player is trying to get the showdown with. So when a player bets river, I mean, how could that 5 of clubs really have helped him? I mean, he didn't want to play for stacks on the turn based on the first 4 cards that were out there, but now the 5 of clubs comes and he bets. It's much more likely this player is betting thin for value. It's less likely he 3-bet a hand like king 5. I mean, if he 3-bet exactly king 5, I mean, first of all, if he had king 5, he would be betting the turn for value. He's not worried about his kicker, so that doesn't really matter. I mean, if the 5 really can't help him in any other way possible unless he has exactly pocket 5s, which he 3-bet in this spot. I mean, how else can that 5 really help him? So it's pretty clear to me that this opponent has a fairly weak range. He's betting thin for value, if not